Hi everyone. Happy Wednesday, May 20th. I hope you're having a good day, and thanks for joining us for another Facebook Live from the BeadSmith. I am, as many of you already know, Leslie Rogalski, the creative director, and with a focus on our cymbal family of elements, here is the Aosa. This is an ending designed for Paisley Duos. You can see that nice shape. It has 4 holes, 2 through the tips and 2 through the round part. You can see that there's these lovely engraved designs on them that just give them such nice character. Like other cymbals, we have 4 yummy metal finishes. The one I just showed you, antique brass, is what we're going to be demoing with today for the earrings. We also have gold plated, and gold is tough, you know. This is a really nice color of gold. Then we have antique silver and rose gold. Wow. Try to get the light on them there so you can see. So whatever your color preferences, you guys, one or all of these metal finishes is gonna float your boat. So today, the Aosa earrings, very easy. You are going to need a pinch of size 11 seed beads, a pinch of size 15 seed beads. You'll need 6 Paisley Duos, 4 Ginkos, 1 Aosa ending. Then I'm using Fireline, nice 6-pound. You can use a beading thread to match. Size 12 needles, because I'm using the 15s. And you're going to need 2 of them, as you already know if you've seen me do this before. I like working with 2 needles because it just makes it easy and fast to get stuff together, because I am Miss Symmetry when it comes to beadwork. So you will find already posted the tutorial for free on beadsmith.com/I-love-beads in the symbol folder. The I Love Beads pages are divided by bead type, and there is one for the symbol. It may even be in the Paisley Duo folder as well. Fully illustrated. You can see there's only 4 illustrations in this. Whoops, I can't fit it all under there because my telescopic stand here is in the way. But you can see, nice basic. So even if you're just getting started in our fabulous world of beads, you can make this. Okay. Hi everybody, I can sort of see your names. I saw Meredith and Laura. Congratulations, Laura just won the Battle of the BeadSmith Earrings Contest Global. Congrats, congrats. Okay, so I have about a 24-inch piece of thread, and I have strung to the middle of it 2 11s, 2 15s, and 11 and 2 15s. And I'm going to pick up one of my Ginkos. We're going to start from the bottom up, and I'm going to sew 1 needle through 1 wide end hole and 1 needle through the other wide end hole, like this. And I'm going to keep my needles together to make sure that my beads stay centered, and pull them down here so you can see they're along the wide side. Now when I work with 2 needles, I will put, let's pull this up, I will often put down 1 needle and work with the other. But if you're ambidextrous, go for it. Now we're going to, as you can see, we're going to create this first, the foursome of Ginkos. So we're going to pick up on 1 needle, 2 Ginkos through the wide end hole, and one of them's going to flip out so that they nest together. And we're going to pull that down, keeping the beads to the middle. So they're going to nest like that. On the other needle, I'm going to pick up the 4th ginkgo through the wide end hole and sew through the open hole of what is now the top ginkgo. There we go. Let's see if we can get this a little closer. How's that? Does that look good? Leslie Pope, I'm looking at you on the lawn, on the computer. You can see that, how that's going together there. All right. Now we're ready to string the inside circle, which will include the Paisley Duo tips and the Aosa. We're going to do one side with one needle and one side with the other. So I'm going to pick up a Paisley, first I'm going to pick up a 15 and a Paisley Duo. The Paisley Duos have a convex side that bows out and a concave side that curves in. So we're going to go through the concave tip, and I'm going to repeat that, picking up a 15, picking up a second Paisley Duo through the concave tip, picking up a 15 again, so we'll have 3 Paisley Duos on each side, and sewing again through the concave tip. So I like to have this one here as a reference, just so you can see where we're headed. So we're coming around here. Now I will pick up my Aosa, and I'm not picking up a 15 this time because I want the Paisley Duo to fit nicely in this curve. And I'm going to go through the middle hole. There's 2 middle holes and 2 outer holes. So I'm going to go through the middle hole straight out and set that down and repeat with the other needle. A 15, a Paisley, again through the tip concave hole. You can see there. And I'm going to repeat that with 15s and Paisley Duos to create the other side. I'm using these lovely, lovely polychrome colors, polychrome finishes. There's a blackberry, and I think a sage and citrus is the green. So ask from your favorite bead resellers where you can get the polychrome colors, because they are quite tasty. All right. Now I have the other side, and I'm going to come through the Aosa middle hole on the other side. So there's the center. Now we want to turn around and come back to add beads between and close up the gaps between the beads on this side. And in order to do that, to hide the thread, I'm going to pick up 3 15s, and they're going to lay along the top of the Aosa element before I sew back into the outer hole. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to pick this up, and you notice that I'm holding on to my thread, my other thread that I'm not using yet, so that I don't lose it. You can string a stopper bead there if you want, or put a bead stopper, but I have my 3 15s, and I'm sewing back through this outer hole and through the wide convex end of the Paisley Duo. Now, because these beads kind of fan out around the outside, this time I'm going to pick up an 11 and put 11s in between, which will fill those gaps really nicely. So slightly bigger than the 15. So I have an 11 going through the next Paisley Duo. Pick up another 11, go through the next Paisley Duo. Remember, I didn't put any beads in here. Look how nicely the paisley bead itself fits into that Aosa element. Very cool. Okay, another 11. And now I'm going to sew down through the open outer hole of that Ginkgo. Whoops, got 2 there. I'll take one off. Okay. So what do I do now? I have thread coming out of a hole. I don't want to show any thread. I'm going to do my little turnaround trick where I pick up a single bead. In this case, I'm picking up a 15 because they're nice and tiny. And I'm going to sew back into that hole and into the beadwork along the outside. And what it does is create a nice little decorative stud or pip right there. I'm going to put that needle down, and I'm going to repeat this for the other side. So I'm coming out of the middle side hole of the Aosa, pick up 3 15s to do my turnaround across the top of the element. Go back down into the Aosa and the outer hole of the next Paisley Duo without picking up another bead. Be careful when you do this part that you don't get your thread stuck on the little loop there. Now I'm going to pick up my 11s to go down the side, just like I did before. Now I can turn the piece to get easier access. So 1 11, go through the paisley. 2 11s, go through the paisley. 3 11s, go through the Ginkgo open hole. And now I'm going to add that little stud, that little 15 on the end, the little pip. Get in there. And sew back into my existing thread path. You want to make sure that you don't skip any beads, so take your time. It's not a race. People say it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Those of us that do a lot of designing, ha ha. It's always a sprint. Okay, so you're going to go back through, and what I would suggest now is you're going to come all the way back, come out, go through those 3. Basically, you're going to retrace your thread paths. And hi, Janet. She always says hi to my hands, and they always wave back to you. So you're going to come up on both sides, 1 needle at a time. You're going to retrace your thread path. I snapped both my needles already, you guys. 12s are fragile, look. So I'm just pointing. You're going to come back out the outside, go through those 11s, through the Aosa, around, all the way down, through the bottom, and then you're going to weave your thread in to secure and trim, and repeat with the other side. That's it. That's how you make the Aosa earrings. Or if you just want to make one, you can certainly string it from a chain, make a lovely pendant. So some of the other colors people were asking, someone asked, this is Rembrandt Aqua. The transparency is just stunning. And then the Ginkos are full vitriol. And they just shine. Oh my gosh. They also seem to have different color variations on 2 sides. So I don't know if you can see on this side, there's more purple and green. I chose to have the bluer side facing up for this design because I felt that it was a nice homogeneous look with the blue, with the aqua Rembrandts. So there you go. Anybody have any questions? Very easy, very fast. You can see how the variety of colors of the paisleys and ginkgos, and of course the seed beads, to go with these 4 metal colors. There you have them. Antique brass, gold plated, silver plated, and rose gold in the Aosa. Designed for paisleys, but we're going to see them appear with other beads too. So again, I am Leslie Rogowski, Creative Director for the BeadSmith. Please ask your favorite bead reseller for these beads, the symbol elements, and other quality tools and findings, because they're all online now for a while. Give the business to our bead resellers. And that's it. We love beads. Thanks to Leslie Pope, as always, for giving a second pair of eyes to my tutorial to make sure that it's good for you when you download it from the I Love Beads page. So, see ya. Can't say that enough. We love beads.